Hey everyone, this is Patric here, and welcome to today's class, how to use AI to generate content to create side hustle income. Before I start, I want to sort of bring up some really quick housekeeping. How in the world did I end up deciding to do this class right now? So let me just go ahead and bring up my presentation slides here. The class name is Side Hustle with AI Content, Leverage AI to Earn Side Hustle Income. So this is what happened. You see, a while back, I was invited to present as a speaker in the Securities Commission Malaysia. And some of you may not be from Malaysia, and that's okay. So let me sort of explain a bit what is the Securities Commission Malaysia. Uh, this is the organization that regulate and govern stock exchange. So the Securities Commission reports direct to the Ministry of Finance. And then for Malaysians, you may have heard of KLSE or Bursa. That's the company that reports to Security Commission Malaysia, right? So if it's in United States, well, we have NASDAQ, we have New York Stock Exchange, and so on. And then there's a government body that governs, regulate the stock exchange. So that's just to bring forward what this event was about, right? So I was there to do a presentation. Now I got it filmed because I want to use the content later on. But here's what happened. Let me just go ahead and play. What I want to share with you is how AI can work for you, right? At your personal level right now, not at the granular level of, oh, this concept of AI and so on, right? So I think that for the next 30 to 40 minutes, if you give me your full attention, I may be able to help a few of you to achieve breakthrough on getting started using AI to start your side hustle. Can we have that? Yes? So, do you use ChatGPT? I want to know the rooms here. All right. So, how many of you use ChatGPT? As you can see, the entire presentation, it is not usable because you can see that it blackens out throughout the video. Somehow the recording did not turn out well. So I was sort of frustrated because I believe I shared very good information, insights, and I would say good ideas on how to use AI for content. And I thought, hey, it would be quite a waste if I don't share this. And therefore, I am doing this Zoom to share what I've shared on stage, right? So this is how we are here. So this is what brings me here to teach, right? So here's what I am going to do. I'm going to share with you what I have shared, what I've promised to you in the description for today's class. And after that, I would also share with you, for those of you who feel that, hey, I've gained tremendous value here and I feel that I need more help and to continue the journey where you need a step-by-step training entirely, right? Like how to get started and so on. I'll be sharing with you the Zero Employees AI system, right? With that said, do I have your permission to share it with you? If I have shared with you all of the information that I promised to you in the description, yes? All right. Thank you for the confirmation. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and can continue, right? I'm not going to teach you about AI in general. I'm not going to teach you about what is the latest technology with AI and all those kind of stuff. Because if you want to know how AI works, the danger of it, the opportunity of it, now here's what I just suggest you to do. Just go and turn on Netflix and watch this episode called What's Next? The Future with Bill Gates, and watch the first episode called What Can AI Do for Us and to Us? So if you really want to understand how AI works, right? Don't waste your time, go buy courses whatsoever it is, because all of this content is available publicly or sometimes is in Netflix, right? So we're not going to do that at all. Make sense? So go watch, go watch. It's a very good episode. I've watched it and I like it. So you sort of understand how ChatGPT works, how AI works, and all those cool stuff and the future of AI. Okay. So that's that. What I want to do in the class is to share with you how you can use AI at personal level so that you can take advantage of AI to help you start a side hustle income that leads to building a digital business. Cool. So with that said, I want to share with you a very short backstory so that you can relate what's the this whole AI for content is going to be about. So this is a book that I co-author with my co-author, Robert Allen, who is the New York Times bestselling author of many bestsellers, including One Minute Millionaire, Multiple Streams of Income, um, uh, Cash in the Flash, who he co-authored with Mark Victor Hansen, who wrote the book Chicken Soup of the Soul, where they sold millions of copies, right? So this book is called Kicking Cash. Now, this book, I think it's about 10 years old right now. And Clicking Cash is about how to make money from information, or to be more precise, how to make money from content. You see, 10 years ago, we have already started teaching people how to make money from information, from content. And there are thousands of people who have successfully been doing that. By the way, this book, Clicking Cash, I am very proud of it because it gets testimonials from some of the most successful public figures, millionaires, and even a billionaire who is it? Bill Butmer, the billionaire business coach who became the 25th wealthiest person in America. I think that would be a standard of like Donald Trump level. Now, my question to you is this. With AI, do you think it is now easier to make money from content, or it's going to be harder to make money with content? Short pop quiz. Please let me know. Would it be easier or harder to make money with AI right now for content creation? Tell me that right now. All right, so Charles says easier. Brandon said easier. Ellison says very fast. Philip says easier. Nikosinachi says easier. How about the rest? You have many people who are attending here right now. Please let me know this quick pop quiz. All right. So, well, apparently, it seems like everyone is very optimistic and everyone is saying easier, right? So, what is the real answer? The real answer is actually not easier or harder. The real answer, it all depends on timing, right? Write that down. Please type timing in the chat there. Type timing in the chat there right now. It's all about timing. If you are at the right time, it will be easier. If you're in the wrong time, it will be so hard for you to make money with content that is generated by AI. So why do I say so? Well, here's how. If everyone can do it, it will be very minimal value, which means that content will carry less value. But if not many people are aware of this, or I would say not many people are doing it yet, therefore you have an advantage. So if you learn what I'm going to share with you today and you take action, chances are you could make a good windfall for yourself. You could make some side hustle income as quickly as possible, right? But if you were to sit on this newfound knowledge, what I'm going to share with you, all these ideas, well, I do not know. Maybe in the next 30 days, 60 days, or maybe 6 months later on, it's going to be very challenging for you to win the game. All right. So congratulations to you for being here and be here with me, right? So I'm going to do my very best to share with you how I create content. I'm going to walk you behind the scene, literally share with you the same resources that I use. With that said, how many of you are excited? Get started with me. Give me some emoji there. Flame emoji, smile emoji, happy emoji, any kind of emoji to let me know that you're excited to start with the first part. Cindy, give me a love. Zul, give me a big smile. Vincent, give me a sunglass face. That's good. Brandon, give me money. All right. So, question is, do you use Chat GPT? Do you use ChatGPT right now? Whether you use for personal use, you use it to generate income. Yes. So yes, many of you are using ChatGPT, right? And this is the same question that I asked when I was on stage presenting at the Securities Commission Malaysia, which is, like I shared with you, the organization that reports to the Ministry of Finance to regulate shares and so on in Malaysia. So many people says yes, just like what I'm seeing here. Therefore, I am quite certain that the article published by Forbes is quite accurate. Over 65% would use ChatGPT instead of search engines. Now, how crazy is that? It means that ChatGPT or I wouldn't call it a trend. It's a so-called trend, as in like it's an introduction right now. But this is going to be part of our life. This is not a trend. A trend is something that fades off. This is not fading away. This is like social media becomes part of our life. So I think it's very important for you to learn how to use AI if you want to make some money from the internet. Because whatever that we used to do in the past, well, it's sort of outdated a bit, right? So well done for those of you who are already using ChatGPT. Now, how about business? Well, the sentiment is the same. Based on the research by National University, it says that 97% of businesses, right? Business owners think using ChatGPT will help their business. And I guess that's why you are here, right? Because you have the same mindset, right? That, hey, if I want to do my business, I'm a business owner, or I want to be a business owner, I should start to learn how to use AI. So this is the stage that we are at right now. So this is a bit of my background, but I'm not going to read my background to you. Now, here's a separate joke, right? In the past, when I'm doing seminars, I used to have my introduction and sort of, mention how awesome I am. But nowadays, I don't do that anymore because I feel it's sort of cringe for a speaker to compliment himself how awesome he is. It's very cringy, right? So I'm not going to read this because obviously, if you want to know my background, you can read for yourself, all right? So I don't have to read it. But basically, me as a best-selling author of three books, international speaker of 12 countries, and so on. In short, what I do to generate income is I'm a content creator. Whether I use free content to make money or paid content, right? I use content. And I made millions from content, including co-authored the book called Kicking Cash with Robert G. Allen, who is well known for creating a concept called infopreneuring. But I feel that for those content creators out there and those who aspire to be content creators, let me give you a bit of bad news. The bad news is that you're going to be a dinosaur or you're going to be obsolete if you don't improvise and learn how to adapt towards AI. I feel at my stage, I'm very lucky, I'm very blessed because I'm ahead of my game. And I'm not saying this to brag whatsoever because I'm now doing AI, including the software, content, and so on. But if I did not do that, I think that in the next 6 months, I'll be out of business. And you're gonna know why after I show this to you. So the first thing that I want to share with you is to break the limiting beliefs. The limiting beliefs that how AI can actually create content so quickly. So, do you know that you can write a book in 10 minutes? I know it's sort of crazy, right? But you can. I am going to show you how to do that. But this is not a very comprehensive training on how to write a book from scratch because I spent about 2 hours to teach someone in a separate workshop, a class just to teach someone how to write a book and turn it to become a book with your own identity, your personal touch, and everything else, right? But I'm gonna give you the framework here right now. And later on, if you want, you can go and do your own research, go watch some YouTube videos and so on. Cool? Is that all right? Okay, so I'm going to show to you the tools. So the first live demo I'm going to show to you is how to use AI to write a book. So this is a software that you can use. You can go to chapter.net if you want. So chapter.net, it's a free AI book writer. And I'm going to show to you how to write a book in 10 minutes. Now, I know, obviously, you know that this is possible because I've already told you that. But is it fair for me to say it is kind of remarkable, breaking the limiting belief that even someone with no experience whatsoever in terms of the knowledge or the expertise, and also in terms of writing, like no skill at writing at all, can now write a book. Isn't that remarkable? Right? So I'm going to write a book I do not have any expertise in. So once you log into the software, by the way, I'll share with you all my resources transparently, right? And then you can go ahead and play with all the resources that you want. So the first step is to create a book title. So we click on book title, and then we'll select all of the parameters. Right now, we are going to write a book for young parents, okay? So what's the book's going to be about? Well, how to invest in Pokemon trading cards to make money as parents. How many of you know how to make money from Pokemon trading cards? If you do, type Y. If you do not know, type N. Okay, many of you says no, including me. So I'm going to go ahead and type no, okay? So I want to write a book based on something that I do not know at all. And the book is going to be specifically for young parents. So now the first step is just to get the title of the book. And instead of me trying to be an expert, I will just rely on Compose Chapter to create all of this. So now we're going to come up with the title, and let's see. Parenting and Profits, a young parent's guide to investing in Pokemon trading cards for financial success. How many of us have that expertise to come up with such title that way? Isn't that crazy? Right? And now I'm going to do another version. Maybe I feel that it's a bit too long. So I've just selected a new parameter saying that, you know what? I just want it to be just less than 5 words. So let's see Compose Chapter help us with. So now we have a different title that we can use. Profitable Pokemon's Parents Investment Guide. Now let's just do a very quick survey, and I hope that you can be honest with me, right? If you need to think of a title for a book on how to invest in Pokemon trading cards to make money as parents, how long do you think it will take you to come up with a good title? Just a title. Please let me know in the chat there. I'm doing a very quick survey to know what's the general census? Hours. Thank you for the honesty, Alison. How about others? Half an hour, okay. Not sure as in that you wouldn't be able to think of any title at all, right? Okay, so maybe I'm still not happy with this. And let's go for another version. Pocket Profits, a young parent's guide to investing in Pokemon trading cards for financial success. Oh my gosh, this is the winner that I found. And for those of you who say the fastest one I think is half an hour from Lindsay, right? I come up with 3 titles, took me seconds. And is it also fair for me to say that, Lindsay, that it's going to be very hard for you to even come up with this title called Pocket Profits, a young parent's guide to investing in Pokemon's trading cards for financial success, right? So that is the first breakthrough that I want you to realize on the power of leveraging on AI. So as you develop further, you start to see that you do not need to learn. I'm going to say this and it sounds crazy. You do not need to learn on how to do the work anymore. You just need to learn on how to use AI to do the work so that AI does the work for you. Okay. So now step one is finished. We have the title. So let's go to the next step. For a book, the next thing that you need to do is to have the table of content. That's how you come up with your book. So how do you do this? Well, just click the button called generate and let AI curate the entire tables of content for this title, for this book. Pockets, Profits, a young parent's guide to investing in Pokemon. And we now have table of content with just a click of a button. All right. So you have everything there. And I'm totally clueless with Pokemon, but it doesn't rely on my knowledge anymore, right? So, Lindsay, sorry for me to put you on the spot, but if it takes you half an hour to come up with title, how long you think it will take you to come up with tables of content? How about others? Let's browse through the tables of content to see how impressive it is. See that? Investment strategies, long-term versus short-term investing, grading and evaluating cards, diversify your portfolio. I think for someone who do not know about Pokemon trading cards at all, yes, it will take a week. Someone with some knowledge about Pokemon, maybe it will take you a few days, or maybe a day or two. Fair enough, right? And chances are probably you will not be able to come up with so organized chapters that will be still convenient for the reader to read step by step. So now we have done this, and step three is where we're going to start writing the book. And I'm going to lead into you a secret. If you can copy and paste, you can write. So next step, click on to generate your book chapter. So all you need to do is copy the tables of content, follow the instruction, the chapter's title, introduction. We are going to copy and paste here. The joy of Pokemon investing. You want to add metaphor? Yes, to make it more interesting. And what is your writing style? Let's say passionate and click generate. So now AI handles it again. And let's see the first chapter being written. So let's read this together, right? As I sit here reflecting on my journey through the vibrant world of Pokemon investing, I'm struck by how this unique venture feels much like embarking on a grand adventure in the Pokemon universe itself. Each card, each collectible, and each rare item is like a Pokemon waiting to be discovered, trained, and cherished. The thrill of the hunt and the joy of the catch are not just reserved for trainers battling in, could I read something block there? They extend into the realm of investing as well. Holy moly, how I could not write that kind of opening paragraph because I don't have that strong command of English. From the way how you hear me speak, right, you can know that my English is just average. So you can continue to read some of this content and you can see how well it is written. And it's just the introduction. So it's just about copy and paste, and then you paste it on your Works doc or Mac and so on. And then you have to do your own formatting, obviously, because I'm only showing you how to create the content. I'm not showing you how to do formatting. So now let's do on the next chapter, chapter 2, copy and paste. And then maybe this one, I want it to be very elaborated for this because it wants to answer what makes a card valuable. And I want it to be sentimental tone, maybe, and click generate. So chapter 2, it is done. and then copy, do the same process, go to your doc, copy and paste, and then you have chapter 2 done. All right, then you do your formatting like I just shared with you, and then repeat the same process again for chapter 3, copy and paste, and you now have a book about Pokemon trading to make money. So you can see the content is pretty awesome because AI would have its own knowledge and expertise. What is Pokemon trading cards and the world of Pokemon? So you don't need to do the research for that. And because we say it is for young parents, so then it's also writing the book for young parents to learn about this and the value that they have and the purpose why they're buying Pokemon cards for trading, maybe for their kids and so on, right? So is this awesome or what? If this is kick-ass awesome, just let me know in the chat there. Okay, so this is how you can write a book. So, so easily, it's almost magical. And you can do this on almost any niche market in the world and for any topic in the world. I've written a book about space and black holes. Yes, space and black holes, the black holes that suck space shuttles and so on, right? And I write a book about that, right? So at this speed, imagine if you master this skill, and if you just do this, just create new books, right? Good content books, and then you put it out there. Don't you think that it can help you to start generating some income, some side hustle income? So how do you generate some side hustle income with a book? I'm going to run through with you some key tips to use a book to build a business. I have made millions from my books directly and indirectly. I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm saying this to impress upon you for you to understand how powerful it is to have a book. Because from one book, it can be expanded into multiple opportunities. So these are all the best-selling books that I have: Clicking Cash, 72 Amazing Ways to Internet Profits, The International Player, which is this book, and then the other one is called Wake Up Millionaire. So how do you use it? The first one is to sell it in Amazon, right? Now, in the past, it's relatively hard for you to make money with books in Amazon because you're missing these two key tips. I'm gonna share with you right now. So jot down these valuable tips for you to make money right now. Right now, if you want to do this, this is the time. Not next month, not 60 days later, 90 days later on, okay? So the first one is called volume, and the second one is called niche. So what do I mean by this? The first one, volume. Now, in the past, it takes you a lot of time to write a book, right? Which means that it's almost impossible for you to play the game of volume. What I've just demonstrated for you, if I was to polish the book and so on, it will take maybe a day and I'm done writing a book. A day. Good book, a day. What I just shared with you was a brief training about that. Like I shared with you, I did another workshop, 2 hours workshop just to teach on how to do it step by step, A to Z. And I'm going to be giving that away as a bonus for those who join the Zero Employees AI system, which I'll share with you at the end of today's workshop if you find value in what I am going to deliver for you. But keep in mind that if you can write a book a day, which means that if you just take a few days rest, maybe, right, because you're not hustling all the way, you could easily come out with 20 books a month. And then you have it in a very niche topic. Like for instance, I don't write a book about how to trade Pokemon cards to make money, but I say how to trade Pokemon cards, trading cards, to make money for young parents. So now all of the books that you create, because of AI, because of how you program AI to produce the books, it can be very laser focused. So because of that, right, you have this small audience of people who will be attracted to your content because what they find on the internet are general content. So let me just give you another example. Let's say I want to teach someone about crypto trading, right? I'm not going to write a book about how to start crypto trading in 30 days, for beginners, I would say how to start trading in 30 days with a starting capital of just $1,000 for retiree. Make sense? And if I want to niche it further, I could say in Canada, that is targeting to all the Canadians. And to me, it doesn't take up more work because AI, Compose Chapter, is writing the content. I just need to instruct Compose Chapter how I want the content to be, and it's for who, right? So now I can produce volume and very niche. Is this a valuable tip? Yes. How many of you are going to take action? That's the spirit. BB, that is the spirit, right? I am so excited whenever I share a few ideas and when I see all this, it makes me want to do even more because now I feel, all right, there's a lot of competition here. So I better start doing, okay? Oh, Lindsay, you are already in. Welcome. Congratulations about that. Yes, it's seriously cutting edge, right? What we have inside Operations Zero Employees AI program. My gosh, it's amazing. It's step-by-step comprehensive training. Anyway, let's continue here. The next tip that you can do is use AI to create short posts, content for social media posting. So let's say you want to sell your book or you want to put in Amazon Kindle and so on. Well, one of the other tip for you to get traffic and promote the book is none other than social media. But trying to create content for social media can be quite challenging. Even for you to go and prompt it to think of what can be challenging. So I'm going to give you another tip on how to do this, okay? So here's how. But remember, you got to start with the book. If you start with the book, you can use the book to help you to achieve many other goals. Just start with the book. So here's how. I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT effectively right now. Go to ChatGPT, and here's what you can do. Once the book is finished, you just click this one, and then you upload your book. So in this case, I'm going to do a sample with my book called Money, Present, and Future. This is the new book that I'm writing. So here's what I am telling ChatGPT. Attached is my book. Kindly digest and read it. Once done, this is me typing, yeah? Okay. So I'm like talking to a person. Once done, I would like you to create Facebook. I mean, you can say whatever social media platform that you want. Facebook post content from it, where each piece of the post content is standalone. Now, this means that when someone reads the post, it's standalone, right? So I'm explaining further to ChatGPT what I'm trying to do without any continuity of other chapters or requirement to read the book because I want it to be standalone. So I'm telling ChatGPT, hey, read this book, digest it, and I want you to create social media posts, Facebook posts that is based on the content. So please start by giving me 3 posts now. As for the tonality, so now I am giving the parameter to ChatGPT so it doesn't become over clever. I want it to set within the parameter. Please use the same as how the book is written because the Facebook posts are to be posted by the same person who wrote the book. And just so you know, even your grammar, it is wrong. It really doesn't matter because AI understands that. So that's it. That's how I create social media post content. Isn't that crazy? So now you can rate how good is the content. And just keep in mind that it is meant for Facebook because I tell it for Facebook. If I say content for LinkedIn, maybe the style of the writing can be a bit different. You even have the hashtag and emoji. See that? So I could do this and have the next maybe 30 days of content done by ChatGPT, but it doesn't end here. Let's continue from here. Thanks, ChatGPT. For the first post, can you please create an image to represent it so that I can post it together because I do not know what image to use. So I'll let ChatGPT create an image for me. And it's done. So let's wait. Okay, so we got this. But maybe I don't quite like this, so I'm going to tell ChatGPT, please design again where it looks more fun because I don't want it to be dull. I want it to be more energetic, right? I want it to be more playful with my content. So I say that I want it to look more playful and yet attractive for someone scrolling in Facebook to click and read the post. So it's important for me to tell ChatGPT what is my end objective. So now ChatGPT is doing it for me. Okay, so this is the one that I like. Isn't that nice? So now I have my image and my content for my social media when I start with one book. Do you guys love this so far? Do you guys love this concept of how you start with one and then from one you can derive it and then build your side hustle business based on content? Okay, so let's continue from here. And how else can you use the book? The next one is use AI to turn the book into audio version for podcast content. So now I'm teaching you more ways on how you can get organic traffic to promote whatever digital business that you build based on the book. So you can take the content and change it to audio. I'm just going to play to you how it sounds like, right? And you tell me honestly, what do you think about it, okay?
The psychology of money. The psychology of money is all about our beliefs and emotions connected to it. Even though money isn't a living thing and we can't hurt its feelings, our views and feelings about money are strong. Whether people become rich or not is about more than just their skill in earning and keeping money. It's about their psychology around money, their views of it, how they treat it, what money means to them, and more.
Is this professional or what? If this is impressive, please let me know because I'm impressed because I didn't record it. And it is my voice, like me in a recording studio, reading the book and to turn that into a podcast. True? Is that true? Yes? Okay, so this is done by AI. So all of the text content, you can train AI with your own voice. If you don't want to use other people's voice, you can train AI with your voice so that the audio sounds like it is from you. Okay. And as you can see, the flow of it is very natural. It doesn't sound robotic and so on. It's just like someone reading a book, which leads me to the next point that I want to teach you about point number 4 on this side hustle with content. Use AI to create the audiobook, and then you can bundle the book to sell as a package. So the first option is you can sell the book in Amazon, Kindle, and so on for 99 cents, $1.99, and so on. But for those of you who are more ambitious and you have some skill set about internet marketing and so on, or maybe you bought my course, you joined my program, and we teach you how to sell all of those and so on, then what you can do, you can bundle that and it becomes a course where you can have the book and the audio together, right? So now I'm going to show it to you how to do this, how to create your entire audiobook. Are you ready for this? This is highly, highly valuable because I'm literally going behind the scene and tell you exactly how I'm doing this, how I'm making myself not obsolete, not extinct as a content creator, and how I will continue to pivot and thrive and many more things that we'll be doing. So here's how. Okay, so the system that we use is called 11 Labs. All right, so you go to 11 Labs and you just need to paste the text here. So I'm going to go to my doc file, which is the book, which is my book. Okay, let's go there. The Psychology of Money. Copy all of this. So I'm not going to write so much simply because I just want to show to you an example. And for the demonstration, I'm not going to use my own voice, but I'm going to show to you. You can use all kinds of different voice that's available by
Life isn't
11
about
Labs.
finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself.
Let's try other names.
The
Brian.
thing always happens that you really believe in, and the belief in a thing makes it happen.
Um,
Gratitude is riches, complaint is poverty.
so I like Eric because Eric sounds younger version. So I like my book to have more energy and so on. Now, just so you know, if you pay for 11 labs, then you can unlock many more voices. And also you can train the 11 labs AI engine with your own voice. So let's go ahead and hear how it sounds like with Eric right now. And let's hear how natural it sounds like.
The psychology of money. The psychology of money is all about our beliefs and emotions connected to it. Even though money isn't a living thing and we can't hurt its feelings, our views and feelings about money are strong. Whether people become rich or not is about more than just their skill in earning and keeping money. It's about their psychology around money, their views of it, how they treat it, what money means to them, and more.
How cool is that? All right. And you can tell you have reached a stage that AI has become so intelligent that if I point you to the right resource, that what I'm doing for you right now, you're using technology where people could not even tell whether it is AI, not AI anymore. Okay, so now let's continue. Number five, right, on how you make money with your book. So earlier I shared with you to turn that into audio or sell in Amazon and so on. So here's another idea which is not truly about AI, but it is something that is very valuable, which is related to lead funnel. So give your book away for free to attract leads and prospects. So that's how you build a digital business and build your side hustle income. So right now at this stage, people are still reading books and they still have value. I mean, books still have value. So you can give that away for free in order for you to capture leads and build database. So how does database help you to generate income? Now, I think it's easier for me to illustrate to you than telling you. So here's an example. Um, this is my autoresponder account, which manage my emails and so on. So I'm just going to go ahead and play this short video in terms of reports for this date here. So let's take um, August to 31st. There's a reason why I choose August instead of September. And let's see the stats here. Based on the total opens, as in how many people opens my email, right? We have 229,048 people opens my email in just August alone. Now, is it fair for me to say that if you have 200,000 people who opens your email, some of them is going to click the links in your emails, right? And let's say you just have 20% of people who clicks the links. That is about 40,000 of clicks of traffic, of targeted traffic to whatever offers that you want to promote. And even though if you do not have your own products, you could be recommending affiliate offers. And if they buy any products, you can earn money from that. What if you don't have a product to sell or you don't even want to promote affiliate offers? Well, you could do a newsletter style where you collect fee. We call it sponsor ads, where you collect fee to insert the ads into your email when you send out. Now, if I have 229,000 open rate, right? I'm just going to charge, just for the sake of discussion, I'm just gonna charge say $1,000 to insert your ad into my email each time I send out. Now, I think there will be people who will be paying me for that. In another word, you could be making money by just sending out emails even though you have nothing to sell. How crazy is that, right? Um, let's look at the value of this. Let's say 229,000 open rate, 20% click-throughs is about 40,000 clicks. If you were to run ads for 40,000 clicks, that would have cost you at least 10,000 US dollar if you're running ads with Meta today, Facebook. And that would be being what's the word? Conservative. I think it will cost me easily up to $20,000 to get 40,000 over targeted clicks. I mentioned to you why I show August instead of September is because I want to demonstrate to you September stats as well. So September is the month that I don't send out so many emails. You can see after I click apply here, there's a gap in between the graph there because I didn't send as many emails as I did because I was a bit busy. Well, I still get 127,000 open emails. And that has generated pretty good income for our company from just our emails. If you were to build your mailing list or your database, well, it is as good as having what we call traffic on demand. It means that whenever you need to have traffic, you can just send the emails and you get traffic instantly. So is it better to sell books in Amazon or give books away for free and build a database? What do you think? The answer is it depends on your business model, right? Do you want to build a database and monetize it differently, or you want to sell your content and monetize it upfront? Okay, let's continue from here. AI for video. So some of you may know, some of you may not know that even as a Chinese, I don't speak Mandarin. I can speak English, I can speak different language. But I mean I can speak different Chinese language, but I cannot speak Mandarin dialect, which is a very, very important dialect, especially if I want to go international to Chinese language countries like China and so on. So let me play for you this video here where I speak Chinese.
大家好，我是 Patric Chen，畅销书作家和12个国家的国际演讲家。实际上，这是 Patric Chen 的 AI 克隆。在这个视频中，我将教你如何使用人工智能制作一个你自己说话的视频。此外，您可以用不同的语言创建它。你看，在过去的20年里，我已经培训了数千名学生如何建立在线业务以及如何在线销售，但我是用英文来沟通。
Okay, so for those of you who understand Chinese, is it accurate? What I mean, can you understand what I said? No, I cannot understand what I said, to be frank with you. I cannot understand because I don't speak Chinese, right? So now with this power, with this advantage, what I'm teaching in this video is to illustrate how with AI, I can now open up a brand new market, which means I can open up in different countries, different language. I can speak in Chinese, which the market that I will go for. I can speak in Spanish. I can probably speak in Russian. I can speak in Italian and so on, right? So once you master this, and of course, AI will just continue to become smarter and better. So this is the first version. Of course, right now, if I was to create my AI clone, it will be even more natural and continue to improve until at one stage, you wouldn't be able to tell whether it is AI or Patric. Like right now, is this AI or Patric? Now you can tell it is Patric. But in the future, maybe it is AI talking with you. All right. So how many of you wants to learn how to do this? I am teaching you behind the scene, right? Exactly how I do it. So far, has this been highly valuable for today's class? Did I fulfill what I've shared with you of telling you that you will definitely learn new things with me? Thanks for the confirmation. Okay. All right, so here's how to do it. The tools that I use is called HeyGen, and here's how to do it. The first part that you need to do is you need to train the AI with you. So you go ahead and click on avatar. And once you click on avatar, you just need to follow the steps here. It has the instructions. watch this video. I believe this guy is also an AI. I think he's using AI to do the tutorial. And just follow the steps here, the instruction, submit a video, train the AI, and they can replicate your emotion, your hand gesture, and so on. And once that's done, you just click on create video. And once it's done, you select your avatar. So I have several avatars I've trained AI with. So I'm going to choose a different one for demonstration purpose. So this is the one that I am wearing shirt so that it looks more formal. And the hand movement, everything is all controlled by AI. So now I just need to type in the script. So you click there at the text there, and then you will see at the top there is called script. Above text, you see script, you type the script there. So type your script here, and AI will present whatever script that you say. That's it, done. So once you're happy with all of this, you've done this, type all the script that you want. It can be for several minutes, and then you click the submit button. The software will render and will give you the final video, which is your clone. We call this technology deepfake, and it is very real right now. And anyway, I'm just curious, right? Do you see how well this video is being recorded? Did you realize how it's all zoom out, zoom in, and so on? Did you realize that? Yes. And this is quite a lot of work, right? To do this zooming things. True? What if I tell you that this is also done by AI? So right now, in most of my operation, most of my business, right, I use AI to speed up my work. And I don't spend time to do as much work as I used to do anymore. I don't even spend time to learn about steps and how to do work. I spend time to learn on strategies and frameworks, and I spend time to learn how to use AI. And AI, it is like my worker right now, or my staff. And it's a very, very affordable, low cost staff. So this is how my business has pivoted. And because of that, my concept of building business called Operation Zero Employees can now grow and scale even much more better. And now Operation Zero Employees model can become even more realistic with AI involved. I want to share with you the Operation Zero Employees AI system, how to start a zero employees digital business and work only 2 hours a day. You see, Operation Zero Employees is a model that I created since 2015. And I've been teaching that to just premium clients. So it's basically based on the model of 3 key components. The first one is operation, the second one is automation, and the third one is campaign. But still, there are still a lot of things that someone needs to learn in order for them to achieve this goal. For instance, if I teach about sales funnel, right? Then who's going to write the sales funnel copy? So some people will not be able to achieve that, right? So you see where I'm coming from. But with AI, this is why this year we pivot to Operation Zero Employees AI, where with the AI advantage, you can even take Operation Zero Employees to the whole next level. And if you have benefited from what I have shared with you in today's introductory class, where I think you have learned many, many valuable insights and also how to get started from here. Operation Zero Employees AI would help you to take to the next level, to help you to give you a blueprint on how to put it all together and launch it, not just as trying to generate some side hustle income, but launch it into a digital business. A digital business so that you can use it to generate income for you. So I'm going to go ahead and share this with you right now. And for those of you who have been waiting for this and excited to learn more, now is the best time for you to join because you can get started right away with the instant access.